I have the great honour to announce the 32-man squad for the Steinlager Ultra Low Carb Series against England here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and against Fiji in San Diego. The team is Asafo Omua, Hurricanes Wellington; Beauden Barrett, Blues Taranaki; Geordie Barrett, Blues Taranaki; Scott Barrett, Crusaders Taranaki; George Bell, Crusaders Canterbury; Ethan Blackadder, Crusaders Canterbury; Finley Christie, Blues Tasman; Caleb Clark, Blues Auckland; Ethan de Groot, Highlanders Southland; Samipeni Finau, Chiefs Waikato; Rico Ioane, Blues Auckland; Luke Jacobson, Chiefs Waikato; Anton Leonard Brown, Chiefs Waikato; Tyrell Lomax, Hurricanes Wellington; Damien McKenzie, Chiefs Waikato; Imoni Narawa, Chiefs Bay of Plenty; Fletcher Newell, Crusaders Canterbury; Dalton Papali'i, Blues Counties Manukau; TJ Perenara, Hurricanes Wellington; Stephen Perofeta, Blues Taranaki; Billy Proctor, Hurricanes Wellington; Cortez Ratima, Chiefs Waikato; Sevu Rees, Crusaders Southland; Adi Savea, Hurricanes Wellington; Wallace Sititi, Chiefs North Harbour; Cody Taylor, Crusaders Canterbury; Ma Telea, Blues North Harbour; Pasilio Tosi, Hurricanes Bay of Plenty; Patrick Tuapolotu, Blues Auckland; Ofa Tuongafasi, Blues Northland; Tupo Va'ai, Chiefs Taranaki; Tamaiti Williams, Crusaders Canterbury. Congratulations to all of the players selected and to your families, who I know will be very proud. I want to especially acknowledge those players who've been named in their very first All Blacks squad: George Bell, Pasilio Tosi, Wallace Satiti, Cortez Ratima and Billy Proctor. This is a very special moment for you and for all who have supported you on your rugby journey. We wish you all the very best for the exciting next step. And thank you too to Scott Robertson and his coaching group, Jason Holland, Leon McDonald, Scott Hanson, Jason Ryan and Tamati Ellison, for the extensive consideration that has gone into this selection. It's a proud moment for you as well, and we wish you and your support team all the very best for the coming series. I know I speak for all New Zealanders when I say that we are greatly looking forward to seeing this team represent New Zealand with mana over the coming weeks. Congratulations once again, and kia kaha kapa o pango.
Well, what a day for some of the new faces in the All Blacks. This is your 32-man squad to represent New Zealand for the Steinlager Ultra Low Carb Series. George Bell, one of the new faces, well, uncapped faces, of course. He was part of the All Blacks environment at the end of last year. 3 hookers, 6 props. Pasilio Tosi, who you can see there on the left, who had a fantastic campaign with the Hurricanes. The loose forwards, 6 have been named. Wallace Satiti from the Chiefs, one of the big movers and shakers. If we look at the midfielders, 4 midfielders, including Billy Proctor, Cortez Ratima is included there in the halfbacks, 3 halfbacks. A couple of first fives, Damien McKenzie, Beauden Barrett, and 5 outside backs. That is your All Black squad to take on Fiji in England. Very shortly, we're going to head back down to Christchurch to hear from Scott Razor Robertson about his first squad and hear who the captain is as well. Let's head back down to Te Pae and hear from the man of the moment.
Thank you, Kimberly. Good evening, kia ora koutou. I'd like to first to acknowledge the whenua, the manu whenua, kin tautau to ngā tahu e ngā tahu ahureri. Also Dame Patsy, tēnā koe e tu kahurangi. And then this wonderful whare Te Pai. What a beautiful place, and welcome all here. Kia ora tātou katoa. It's exciting to be here in the start of the start line for what is a big test season. But before I talk about the squad, I'd like to acknowledge the Garden Bishop whānau and let them know that we're thinking of them. A lot of work has been done getting to this point, and I'd like to acknowledge the selectors, the coaching group, and the amount of care and deep work that you put in to selecting this team for the Steinlager Ultra Low Carb Series. We've picked a squad to win this England series. I'd like to announce and congratulate Scott Barrett as the All Black captain. And also Adi Savea and Geordie Barrett as vice captains. Thank you. Well done. Captaining the All Blacks is a big responsibility, and it's a position that holds a lot of mana and respect. We have awesome leaders in our group, and all will play an important role. I have a long-standing relationship with Scott. He's tactically astute, he leads from the front, and he's got the respect of the players and the coaches. He'll be a great leader in the black jersey. Leadership is shared, and Adi and Geordie will give the support and work alongside him with the wider leadership group as we come together and connect as a squad. I'd also like to congratulate the 5 uncapped players who have been selected. It's a special time for them and their families, and they should be incredibly proud. They've worked hard, and they've all earned a place in the squad. We've picked players that we believe that can play a style that we want for the All Blacks to win in 2024, and as coaches we will prepare them and the whole squad to take the opportunity for when it comes. We know our fans will be in the stands in the first test against England down in Dunners, Dunedin under the roof, and a united New Zealand behind us as we go through the season. Our preparation starts now. Thank you.
Stay on stage, but Haere Mai, come over to me. We'll ask you a couple of questions as well. First of all, Scott, you didn't speak about yourself just then. It was notable. I spoke to you before this. There are a few nerves about, not going to lie.
Yeah.
How cool is this moment for you?
Oh, it's special. You know, it's been a long time coming. The first job is a coach's selection, and you've got to get it right. And as I said, we put a lot of time and preparation into it. I'm better off the cuff than reading, by the way. And, you know, look, it's a big moment for a lot of people. And, you know, we want to make sure we get this right. Hence, we're here in Te Pai and for a special evening, and the turnout reflects that.
It is a big moment for a lot of people, and I just want to hone in now on a few of the selection decisions you've made. People will be frantically doing the maths at the moment will note that there are just the 3 locks named. Patrick Tuipulotu is one of them. We all saw his heroics at the weekend. Were you as relieved as the rest of us to see him out there on Saturday night, and do you know how he is now?
Oh, look, he rose from the ashes. If he can play with a knee like that and then get the other ankle strapped and carry on, you know, he's mentally tough. Look, we named him the squad after a great performance, and, you know, we've got plenty of time for him to go and do that and back it up again. Sandari comes in as cover as also just with the bang to Patrick. So we have got cover alongside it. So we've got 4 locks at camp. Yeah.
Loosies.
Yeah.
Now, all year, one of the big talking points in rugby has been the depth at loose forward. No room in the squad for guys like Hoskins Sotutu, Peter Lakai, Braden Yossi. This is your area. How hard was it to make the call on the loosies?
It was the one that took us the longest time. We spent probably the most time on and right to the end. You know, we felt like my big thing is for our loose forwards and all our team to be great on both sides of the ball, mentally tough, physically tough, and you can see that's why we selected the players we have. And it's just the first squad, you know, 32. It's a little bit trimmed in the 36, and there's always opportunity for other players to play themselves in, and loose forwards are highly attritional as well.
And just lastly, before I let you go, 5 uncapped players. One of them is here tonight, Pasaleo Tosi. Might have been a surprise for a few people. What have you seen from him?
Oh, what Jason Ryan, you know, he fell in love pretty quickly. It was like maths, but no, he's just an incredible athlete. He took his opportunity when Terrell was out. He took that opportunity week in, week out. He can start, he can come off the bench, and he's a big man, and it's what Test football's about. You know, he's a great kid, and he's going to do well in the black jersey.
Thank you for so much, Scott, for your time. And Kirst, I'll be back very shortly with the new All Blacks captain.